What's up, boys? We're taking a look at the Golden State Warriors and the Phoenix Suns matchup here over on PrizePicks. However, this can apply to other sites and sportsbooks out there. We've had a pretty damn good run so far this NBA season, so I'll talk about that in a second here and how we've really been over on the Patreon and other things like that. But I'm going to cover some player props that I'm interested in for this late night matchup between the Suns and the Golden State Warriors. So let's just hop straight in, man. But if you guys are new to PrizePicks, I highly recommend joining. Tons of value on the board. There's much more value on PrizePicks compared to other player prop websites out there and sportsbooks, I would say. So there's just tons of value on PrizePicks. I'm telling you guys, use my code DOMG, 100% deposit match up to $100 when you guys use my code DOMG when you guys do sign up. So if you guys deposit $60, they'll match it, give you guys another $60 in promo funds, $120 total to go ahead and play with if you guys use my code on PrizePicks. Link is down in the description below. You guys must be 18 years or older, but it is available in most states and most of Canada. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video and turn on those post notifications so you guys do not miss future videos. I also do NFL, by the way, and I also do NFL and NBA over on the Patreon. NFL $10.99 a month, NBA $11.99 a month, and then all sports is $15.99 a month. So let's take a look at how we've been doing here. So 230 members we are up to. So we have 230 members in the Patreon. Genuinely appreciate all 230 of you guys and just everyone really watching this video. But also the top 4 plays for NBA yesterday went 3-0-1. So top 4 plays. When you guys get access to the Patreon, by the way, you guys get all of my plays, you guys get all the write-ups for those plays, and you also get every single one of those plays ranked by confidence levels. So 3-0-1 yesterday on the top 4 and on the top 4 plays. For NFL, the top 2 was 1 win and 1 push, so could have been a little bit better, but we did catch an error on PrizePicks, by the way, yesterday, which cashed like crazy. So that's what I'm talking about, though, with PrizePicks. There's just tons of value on the board. Jordan Clarkson was at 3.5 assists yesterday when he's at 5.5 on Sportsbook, so tons of value on PrizePicks. By the way, today is also Taco Tuesday, so we'll get some of these guys discounted. So, for example, Kyle Kuzma may be discounted from 17.5 points down to like 13.5 points. We'll see what ends up being for Taco Tuesdays. There's just tons of value on PrizePicks. Super long intro. I did not mean for this to be super long. I'm sorry about that. Let's just hop straight in because we've wasted a ton of time. All right, so yeah, let's just go ahead and hop straight in here. So I have 2 player props that I'm interested in here for this Golden State Warriors and Phoenix Suns game here. So let's take a look at a rebound prop first. And I'm going to go, of course, with, where are you at? Stephen Curry. Over 5 rebounds against the Phoenix Suns. Make sure you guys tilt your own risk and look into these more on your own. This is just props that I'm interested in. I posted my main play, by the way, already earlier on the channel. So for the entire slate, that's my main play. But these are just kind of some leans and things I'm interested in for this Golden State Warriors game. But Curry over 5 rebounds here. Let's take a look here. So we go over here to scores and odds. We can take a look at the odds here that the sportsbooks like for this. So at 4.5 for Stephen Curry here, he's at 5.5 even. Over 5.5 minus 103, minus 105. So it's pretty damn good odds on PrizePicks. This is what I'm talking about with the value, by the way. On other player prep websites out there, he is at 5.5. He's at 5 on PrizePicks. Tons of value, I'm telling you guys. So Curry 5 rebounds here, minus 105 to go over 5.5. It's got great odds. I definitely love the spot for this. But we take a look here at how he's been doing here. So 5 rebounds, and 6 rebounds so far this season. So he's been under in 2 games so far, which is not exactly great as 2 pushes. However, he has not lost in those, I guess, but he did hit against the Los Angeles Lakers in that spot. How has he done in past matchups against the Suns? 4 rebounds, 5 rebounds, 3 rebounds. So not as great in the last couple of games here. I believe those were all just last season. So he did not go over last season, although we did push 1 game. The odds are saying that there's a good chance he could get 6 and that 5 is a pretty good floor. So the odds are liking it. So it's just up to you guys if you guys like this prop or not, and if you guys want to play it. I thought I'd bring it to your attention though, show you guys the odds, show how he's been doing. And it looks like he's been pretty solid otherwise, other than like the Boston game. Then you have the Washington game, the Denver game. This is not including playoffs, by the way. But we can also put in, if we wanted to include the playoffs, you can put that in the Statmuse here. But that's what I'm liking right there. But how is this game looking? So it's a 1.5 point spread, 226 over under. This game better not be a blowout. There was a crap ton of blowouts last night. I think the Celtics got blown out, if I'm not wrong. But 1.5 point spread right there, 226 over under for this game right here. But the Golden State Warriors will be on the road going to Phoenix. Let's take a look though at the second player prop. We've already covered Curry, so let's take a look at yet another player prop here. So this other player prop here is actually going to be from the Phoenix Suns, and we're going to take a look at the NBA first half board. So this prop right here is, I believe, exclusive to PrizePicks. I don't think they have player props on any other site out there, including sportsbooks, if I'm not wrong, for first half player props like this. So another reason why you guys should be joining PrizePicks with my code DOMG. But let's take a look here at another player prop here. It's going to be Devin Booker here, over 13.5 points here. So Devin Booker over 13.5. He's been killing this recently. He's hit this in all three games this season. These 2 games were preseason, so we're not going to count that. But 15, 15, and 18 so far this season in the first half. He has been a first half guy so far this season. So let's take a look here at his first half game log. So 18, 15, 15, 24. So this is what he's been doing recently in the regular season. We could put in the playoffs if we wanted to, including playoffs, and see how he's been doing against like all those teams that he's been playing in the playoffs here. So like Dallas right here in the Pelicans. So 18, 15, 15, 2, 8, 16, 19. So if you factor in the playoffs, it doesn't look as great. But if you just type in, take a look at his regular season from last season and all that, you can see how he's been doing. However, he has not been great against the Warriors in the first half in the past. So you guys take a look at all these different things here. But 11 points, 8 points, 10 points, 9 points, 10 points. So there's been a lot of times where he has not gone over this against the Warriors. So always be aware of those things. But otherwise, it's a pretty good look. He's been on top of it this season for sure, getting about 20, 19, 18 minutes. So, although he has gotten like 19, 21 minutes and still has not been able to get it done in the past here against the Warriors. He's just shot like crap though. He's having the high volume, like 3 for 9, 2 for 10. He's just shot horribly, but and he hasn't been able to get it done. But I don't know. He's definitely got that value. I definitely love the volume that he's been taking. He's been shooting pretty good so far to start the season. He's coming off a 63.6% field goal, 7 for 11 right there last game against the Clippers. So, past matchup, not as great. Current and how he's been doing recently, recency bias, he looks good. So it's up to you guys if you guys want to play that prop or not. Just bring that one to your guys' attention right there. But that's those are 2 player props that I'm interested in for this slate right here. There are a couple of things that are pretty good odds-wise, like Booker over 4. No, what was it? Was it assists? There's something with Booker. I think it might have been assists. 4.5 assists or something like that was really high for the odds, but he just has not been on top of it. And there's just other things like that, like 3-point makes. There it is, 3 points made. Then you have Klay Thompson here over 2.5. He is a minus 130 to go over 2.5, I believe, which is pretty solid odds. I like those odds usually. If they're like a minus 130 or higher, higher, I mean like minus like 140 is what I mean. But if he's at like a minus 130, that's usually when I start to like these props a lot and I keep my eye on them and then take a look more into the prop. But he's minus 130, but he just has not really been on top of it. 2, 4, and 2 so far this season. He's shot kind of normally too. I believe he had 6 attempts in this first game against the Lakers, and then 7 attempts against the Sacramento right there. So I don't know. He had a pretty good game against Denver though, 4 for 10, I believe, shooting. So it's a little bit interesting for Klay Thompson for his 3-point makes. But those are kind of just the odd discrepancies a little bit on Prize Picks. There is a lot better value for other games on the board here, but I want to cover this game since it's going to be a highly watched game, I think, obviously, the Suns and the Golden State Warriors. So I want to cover this game just as a whole. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. Patreon link down in the description below. $11.99 a month for NBA, $15.99 for all sports write-ups. You have all my plays ranked, all that different stuff. If you guys are interested, link is down in the description below for that. And also join Prize Picks. Link is down in my description below. Use my code DOMG, 100% deposit match up to $100. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, boys.